Hello friends, happy Tuesday. My name is Ray with Dizzy Designer. I hope I'm on the right page. I think I am. We are gonna do an attachment or an insert for the truck behind me, the farm truck, which you can see right there, the big one. These are on my website now. They're available in the mini version. So I have a 12-inch sitter version, but I'm gonna paint the 24-inch kit for Thanksgiving that goes with my truck. Let me tip you guys down and we can get started. I don't have the big ones available yet. I got this from my friend Sam from Maddie Momaker, so you could get the larger version from her. And like I said, I don't have them available yet, but I do have the 24-inch truck set on the website with this same attachment. Hello, Marie. Hello, Betty. All right, so we have got the license plate for this one. It says Gobble. Hey, Tracy. And then we have got our cute little pilgrim hat here. Let me see if I can figure out. It goes this way. I did have it right the first time, and this one goes this way. Their little feet here. Okay. So here's the main part of the back of the truck. We got our cute little turkey, our pumpkin, and our little pilgrim hat. And then the back of the truck will say give thanks. Hello, Vanessa. So that is the truck that we're doing the insert for. And again, I do have the 12-inch ones available on the website, so you are able to purchase those as of now. Hello, Ruth. All right, let's see. I'm gonna use some paints that came with one of the Lowe's kits. So I don't know the colors, but we're gonna use a brown and an orange to start with. Actually, I think the brush I want is back here. Oops. Hi, Kim. Hi, Karen. All right, I'm gonna give this like a, that might be too dark. That's gonna be too dark for what I want, I think. I'm going for like a wood, a natural wood look. I think it'll be all right once we mix them together. So I'm mixing the orange and the brown together to get this look. Just put them both right on the same brush. It might still be a little bit darker than I want it to be, so we might add some white. We'll see. I grabbed a whole bunch of orange there. See, it kind of tones it down with that orange on here. I kind of like the way that it looks though. You guys like that? Like I said, we can streak some white through there if we want to tone it down even more, but I kind of like just with the orange and brown mixed together, it just kind of gives it like a natural darker color wood. I was thinking of doing a little bit lighter, but I kind of like this, so we're gonna stick with it. Hey Donna, hello Rita. And I apologize, I know I was like a minute late. I lost track of time and I was like, oh crap, I gotta get on here. So that's why. Did not mean that. How's everybody doing today? Anybody else painting? I really like the way that looks when they're mixed together. All right, so there we go. That's what our back of our truck's gonna look like, I believe. We're gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna set that off to the side to dry. And then I wanna do some more orange. So I'm gonna get some clean orange because it's mixed in with my brown right now, and some yellow and some red, I think. Do I have a red over here? I do not. I'll have to grab a red. And we're gonna do like an ombre on our writing. Let me find a red real quick here. Here we go, bright red will work. And for this ombre part, I'm going to go ahead and use the sponge method. Oops. I feel so, I don't know, scattered, I guess is the right word, just not put together and ready tonight. I do apologize. I'm usually a little bit better about that. All right, so I'm gonna start with red at the very tippy top, and then I'm gonna go into orange, and we're gonna end it with yellow, okay? So I'm gonna do just a little bit of red on the top, the very tips here. This first letter is gonna get a little bit more of it just because it's a little bit taller. See what I did there? And then the next thing you want to do while it's still wet is go into your next color. So I'm going to go right into orange and kind of go up to that red. We're going to go back over the red again in just a second because you want it to blend. You don't want it to be a stark line. So I'm just going to take the red without putting any more on it. Just kind of go back down into the orange to kind of give it an ombre effect. And then from there, while the orange is still wet, I'm going to go into my yellow paint and I'm going to paint up to that orange. And then we'll do the same thing. We'll go back down with the orange a little bit just to blend it the rest of the way. So there we go. And that is gonna go right on the back of our board that we just did. Once it's dry, I don't really want to smear it, but there you go. It'll pop right off over there, so that'll be super cute. I'm gonna keep this right here though, so I kind of know how far down to go with the red. Hey Robin, hello Sue. So I'm gonna kind of go to about here. And then just do a little tiny bit on the tips of these letters. And then straight into orange while it's still wet. Oops, I went down a little bit more with my orange than I wanted to, but that's okay. Okay, and then I'm going to go back down with my red again, just kind of blend it right there in the where the two colors meet, so that's not that stark line. And then we're going to go in with yellow and finish this part off. And then again, I'll come back through with the orange and kind of blend it down into the yellow again, just like I said, to keep that stark line from being there, because you want it to blend to give it the ombre look. And the trick is just to make sure your paint is still wet so that it blends really good. So there we go. There's the thanks part. This is still, the background is still really wet. I used a brush so it takes a little bit longer to dry. Give thanks is gonna go right there where it says hello fall. This is that part, so there's that. And then we'll go on to our next piece while we let this all dry. You know what, I'm afraid, here we go, I'm gonna stick it on my computer over here. I'm gonna go in and do gobble next, and we're gonna save this fun part for last. Gobble, we're gonna do pretty much the same thing. Brown and orange for our background here. Just kind of blend it. And then we're gonna do the ombre colors for Gobble, which is the license plate. This is what this part is. Oh, I got a hair on here. All right. Same thing we did with the bigger part. Yes, the camera's backwards. I cannot work with it being backwards to me, so it is backwards to you guys. All right. Back to the ombre for our Gobble. So I'm gonna start with red again. Just bring that down about 1/3 of the way. And then we'll go right into orange. Hey Rhonda, hello Kathy. And we're gonna go up into our orange here. Or sorry, into our red with the orange is what I meant to say. And I think this actually blended really good except for this little spot right here, so didn't really have to do much there. And then final color, yellow. Oops. And then we have Gobble for our license plate. And now we get to go into the fun part. West Virginia, welcome Jenny. Hey buddy. Thank you, Sue. I love these colors together. All right, so now we are on to the fun part. We get to do our main piece. I'm gonna take off the little 3D components for a minute. So we're gonna have our pilgrim hat, our turkey, and then our pumpkin. Let's go ahead and start with pumpkin just because I've already got orange out. Grab a different brush here. I'm gonna go ahead and just paint it orange to start with. We'll probably add some more fun details in a minute, but orange is a good start for a pumpkin. There's actually not as much orange paint left on my palette here as I thought there was. I think for our turkey, we'll go ahead and make them nice and colorful, all the different feathers. Or we could make them fun. We could do like a cheetah print. Maybe we'll do that. Ooh, I gotta think. We could do like a cheetah print, polka dot, stripes, cheetah print, polka dot, stripes, like alternate it in different fun colors too. All right, I ran out of orange. Let me grab some more of this real quick. I thought I had enough to do the whole pumpkin. This is actually, I believe, my last fall project, and I know it's for Thanksgiving, so, but I am going to be moving on to Christmas stuff after this. I don't think I have anything else cut and ready to go except for Christmas stuff, which I'm going to launch next week. My sweatshirt says Mrs. Marshall, and then it has my wedding date. We got married this summer. All right. And then we're going to dip into some of this brown here for our stem. Let me get some green for my leaf. Oh no. I tried really hard not to get it in the pumpkin area. Let's see if I can clean this up carefully. There we go. Perfect. And then thank you. My mom actually ordered it for me from somebody on Etsy. I love it. And it's got just like, it's marbled kind of looking. I love it. I love this green color. I don't know what color it is because it came in the Lowe's kit, but it's like a olivey green. Isn't that pretty? All right, now what should we do next? We got brown still. Let's go ahead and do our turkey. He's gonna be brown. And I don't have to worry about, he's got, all of his pieces are 3D, so I don't have to worry about painting over top of any of that. I'm just gonna paint this middle part of my turkey. I should have done him a lighter brown. It's all right. We're going with it. And I went over my line, but that's gonna be okay too. Hello, Danielle. Hi, Pam. Carolyn, how are you? I'm just trying to be a little bit more accurate right here on the edges just because there's no 3D pieces to go over the feathers. So I haven't decided what colors and what patterns or whatever I'm doing yet. So I want to make sure that I don't paint too dark, too far over the line, so that I can do whatever I want to there with that. There we go. So there's our turkey. He's a little dark. I will probably have to add some light in there. Actually, I'm gonna do that right now. I have this creamy color, so instead of it being white, yeah, this design, this one right here specifically, I ordered from a friend. You could get the 24-inch trucks. So let me show you. It's a giant truck, 24-inch truck right there. I got from my friend Maddie Mo Makery, and I can tag her. But if you want a smaller version, I do have the 12-inch trucks with the cutouts available on my website, dizzydesigner.com. And I think hers is maddiemomakers.com, but I don't want to say for sure. I'll have to look up her website for you guys. Like I said, she's got the bigger ones. I don't have the bigger ones available right now, but I do have the smaller trucks. I kind of like this with this cream color put in there. It just gives them a little bit of dimension too. Tones that color down just a bit. All right, let's do our little feet next. I'm gonna do those in yellow, which I might have enough yellow left. So let's try that. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my sponge just because I already have a yellow sponge and I don't want to dirty another paintbrush if I don't have to. So with these, I may add a little bit of orange. Oh man, I forgot this was my brown one. I was thinking this was orange. My goodness. I don't think I liked it with the yellow. It was too light for me. So I was gonna go and add some orange, but there was brown in my brush. So now it's just a whole combination of colors there. Hello, is it Eva or Ava? So there's where we're at now. And then we've got his cute little heart nose and his little gobbler, or whatever you call it. I'm calling it a gobbler. I'm gonna do orange for the nose part to match his feet. And then this little part is gonna be red. Like so. All right, next up, we just have his hat and then this cute little heart. Let me do his heart real quick. So that's just gonna be red. I'm gonna do that here with this brush since I have red on there. Then we're gonna go in and add some cool details to make it pop some more. And we've still got our feathers to do on our turkey too, but I wanna add a few little details. So there's that. His hat is just gonna be black. This part's gonna be all white and some gold. Let's see if I have my gold here. Which I just like to use the Folk Art. I think it's Pure Gold. Pure Gold, yep. But I'm gonna wait to do that because black's really messy if you get it onto your other parts, and so I don't wanna do that quite yet. I do wanna see about mixing some yellow in. Let's see if I can find another brush. I don't have a bunch of brushes sitting here like normal. Thank you, Sue. I think he's gonna be super cute. And then what I did is I just, on the truck, I put, oh goodness, why can't I think? Velcro on the truck and the pieces, so that way they can be changed out. I'll show you that in a minute too. So I'm gonna go in with just some yellow. It's not really what I was looking to do there. I'm gonna change it up here in just a second. I was gonna make some lines, but didn't go on like I wanted it to, so I'm gonna tone it back down with some more orange. Just sometimes I find the more colors you can put on it, the more realistic, the more dimensional you can make it. Do a little bit more in here. Whoops. Do that in the same spot again. Could even add a little bit of brown in there. This paintbrush is broken. Sometimes I like to do like this, just have little streaks all over the place. Can add some white in here. I mean, you could play with this for so long until you make it exactly what you want it to be, but I think I am gonna leave it at that. And let's go over here and start doing something fun, because what time is it? 5. All right, we've got a little bit of time still. We're gonna go over here and work on our pieces. What I was thinking at first was to do them colorful, like just your fall colors, green, red, orange, yellow. But then I started thinking maybe we could do some cheetah print or something, some polka dots, some stripes. So let's do that. Let me get a white. I think I'm gonna do one set of stripes in black and white. I can find paintbrushes to make this happen, friends. Not good at painting. Yes, I bet you are. Better than you think you are. We're our own worst critic. I'm gonna paint this part down here white, and we're gonna do black and white stripes on our bottom pieces. Okay, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna match them going up. So do black and white stripes down here, and then we can have one with cheetah print, and we can have one with polka dots. And maybe one that's just a solid color. Probably a good idea. We'll see. See if we can even get the feathers done with us live here. If you are new to me, be sure to hit the follow button. I do go live on Facebook at least once a week, and I'm trying to also go live on YouTube once a week. And we got lots of fun Christmas kits that are going to be launching next week. So there's just going to be a lot of good things going on here in the next couple of months for the holidays. And you're not going to want to miss the fun. And for white, I like to use the Waverly chalk paint. It's nice and thick, usually only needs one coat. I'm just kind of fixing my painting strokes, my brush strokes on here right now. There we go. Stripes are hard, so I'm gonna do the stripes last, okay? But we're gonna put some black stripes on here, so it's gonna be black and white striped. And then, let's see what we can do next. Let's do polka dots And then cheetah print, I'll try to do a cheetah print, and then I'll just do a solid color up top. So we're gonna do black and white. Should we do like pink with white polka dots on the next one? I know that's not really, I don't have to do any pink. We can stick with just our fall colors. Let's do red with white polka dots. How about that? Does that sound good? I'm gonna go into my red and hopefully not make a mess. And I've still got white in my brush, so it's gonna turn pink on me, darn it. And again, I just try to clean up my brush strokes a little bit, if you can. It's not like super red. It's got a little bit of that white in there, but it's not pink either, so I'm gonna leave it how it is. I feel like my son, when he does his schoolwork, he gets like right down in there, and I don't know why, but I feel like it's making me see my lines better or something. Paint straight, more straight. It's probably not doing anything. It's all in my head. All right, so we're gonna let that one dry. We're gonna come back and we're gonna put some polka dots on there. So then our next one is the one that I'm gonna try to do some cheetah print on. So let's do, I could do yellow. I could do yellow with some brown or gold cheetah prints, and then this one we could do an orange. Let's try that. I don't think I have a cup of water down here again today. Let's see if I have a baby wipe. All right, I'm gonna just try and clean it up with a baby wipe because I don't have any water. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Rosa. Okay, what did I just say I was gonna do? We're gonna do yellow and then orange for the top, I think is what I said. So we're gonna go in here. I kind of messed up my edge there. It's all right. Once you get all the details on it, you won't see your edges and your mistakes as much. This yellow is really kind of light. Trying to put it on here a little bit thicker without giving myself too many brush strokes. And then we'll go over here and do yellow on this side. And then we'll do my orange. Then we'll start back at the bottom and we'll start with our details, okay? And I don't know, we're running up close to time here. We got 15 minutes left. I don't know if I'll get it all done, but I will definitely post a picture of it all done and on the truck as soon as I get it finished. And if you're interested in the kits, let me know. You can put in the comments kit and I'll come back through and give you that link. And also, like I said, I don't have the 24-inch ones, which is this size, but I do sell the 12-inch trucks and kits on my website. So I can give you either my link or my friend's link, depending on the size that you're looking for. All right, and then I said we're gonna do orange for our top one, so I'm just gonna go up here, finish this out. It gives it time to dry before I go into my details on the rest of them. Instead of trying to do one little feather at a time, gives it drying time to do it this way. here's what we're looking like so far. I think he's cute just like this. If you're painting and you're copying me and you don't want to put any details on it, don't worry about it. It looks good just like that. Now I'm just gonna try and find a straight brush. Did you get my message about my shot? Okay, thank you. I didn't know if you responded. Do what? No, you're not gonna be on there right now. I got stuff to do over there in a minute. Okay. Black, I need some black paint. This one's not open. We're gonna find a different one. No, that's my stuff for work. Please leave it alone. All right, white is dry. You can use a ruler if you want to for this. I probably should, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna come in and I'm going to give myself some stripes. And I'm not gonna worry about his feet even because he's gonna have that 3D piece. So I'm just gonna go right here. Over where his feet are gonna go. And what I do wanna do though, let's see here. Use a scrap piece of paper to try and cover this up so that I don't go over onto my pumpkin. And you could make your stripes thick, leave them skinny, however you want to do it. It's your turkey. My lines are not perfectly straight. Okay, but see, putting that scrap piece of paper there protected my pumpkin. So now I'm gonna go over here. We're gonna do the same thing to make these stripes. And I totally just made that one swerved. It's all right. And that one too. And that one. They're all gonna be curvy. It's all right. No, I'm live, Preston. Please quit. All right. They're not straight, but who's going to be up here judging my little turkey? I'm sure somebody will, but... Okay, then we said we're going to do polka dots for our red one. I'm going to do some white polka dots, and I'm going to just dip the bottom part of my brush, my handle, into the white. Uh-oh, I got white all over my turkey. It's all right. We're just gonna go boop. And I can usually get about 3 polka dots before I need to get more paint on my brush. You just want to scatter them around. You don't want them to all be in the same spot. There's a weird thing on the end here. There's a little piece of hair on there. And just kind of spread them out wherever I want to. Do the same thing on the other side. Show you again what we're looking like. All right, cheetah print, here we go. For the cheetah print, I'm going to do, I haven't done cheetah print in a while. Let me see. I'm gonna use this teeny tiny little brush and I'm going to go into the orange and brown mixture here. So it's gonna have probably a little bit of both colors, not gonna be one certain color. And I'm just gonna do like little C's, kind of like wiggly, and kind of wiggle them is what I meant to say. Hi, Olga. And you're just gonna kind of vary them throughout your board, or your little spot that we're working with here, okay? Some of them can be by themselves, little dots. Put them in both directions. Some of them are just squiggly lines. They're not complete cheetah print yet, but I'm going to go back through them and finalize that in a little bit here once this part dries. But that's the start of my cheetah print. And you can vary your size that you're doing as well. The more variation that you have, the better that they're going to look, the more realistic to a cheetah print. I don't feel like mine necessarily look that cheetah-y right now, but they should when I'm all done with them. Some of them you could close in all the way. I mean, there's a million different ways to do this. So there you go. There's where we're at so far. Even just like this, I think they look just fine. And then we've got just our orange up top. Go in the other room with that. Do not do that in here. Thank you. All right. So there's where we're at right now. I'm going to go ahead and I'm not going to put my feet on here yet because that black is still wet and that will totally ruin that. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to do my, where are we at? 5:22. We got 8 minutes left. I'm going to try to do the black for my pilgrim's hat here and get this part finished so that you guys can mainly see what we're working with, and then I can finish up all my details and post a picture of it when it's all done. Hey, Aunt Janet. Remember, we've got our 3D pieces to go on top of this part, so I'm just painting the entire part black for the hat. And where are we? Let's see, I still got about 5 minutes left. Okay, let's see real quick if I can do this part. So these are all just going to be done in white. I just put way too much on my sponge there. So I don't think this is going to be dry in time to show you, but let's see. I think these go this way. Grab a little bit of gold and do the buckle part of the hat in gold. And for that, I'm just going to use one of these brushes that has orange on it because that's not going to really matter. I'm going to use the King's Gold, which I really don't have hardly any left. So I'm going to open it up and try to get some out of the container itself. Oh yeah, there's more in there than I thought there was, but not a whole bunch. If you haven't used this King's Gold, I love it. It's very shimmery. True gold color. It's not yellow, it's not orange, it's definitely gold. You can see it shine and sparkle. Hey Tracy, hello Wendy. Okay, so my little part of my guy is still wet here, and I don't want to put this on here and have it move around. So here you go. This is what we're working with. Our little pilgrim hat is going to go over here. It's going to have the white strip and then it's the gold right here. Again, I'm trying not to mess anything up. So there you go. That's what that's going to look like. Here is our license plate that says Gobble. And the back of our truck says Give Thanks. So these, again, go to the 24-inch truck. That is huge. Let me go grab my 12-inch real quick. I don't have one painted. This is actually an order that I got to get ready to ship out. So here's the 12-inch truck that I have on my website. It's the exact same, but it is half the size of this giant beast. So those are available on my website. If you're looking for the big one like that, let me know and I can give you Sam's information. She has the big trucks. All right, guys, stick around for the next presenter. They'll be up in just a few minutes. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this Tuesday, right? And I hope you guys have a great week. We will talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.